Namaskara.
Namaste. Okay. Yat purvyam maruto yaccha nutanam yadudyate vasavo yaccha shasyate vishwasya tasya bhavatha navedasaha shubham yatra manuratha avrutsata. Rigveda 5:55-80. So I discussed about nearly 70% of the mantra. It is addressed to the Jivatmans, that is Sachit, and they are referred to as number 1 Marutaha, number 2 Vasavaha, number 3 Navedasaha. Marutaha, those who are in the birth and death cycle, those who are prepared to even shed their life for a good cause and become martyrs, Hutatma. Navedasaha, Alpajna. So Sachit can never become a Sarvajna because it always depends on an instrument, that is a Sharira Indriya Manas. If that Sharira Indriya Manas is not there, it cannot function. So once it's dependent on the instrument, the limitation of the instrument will always be there. Therefore, they cannot become Sarvajna, they can become only Alpajnas, and you are all Alpajnas, so you are yet to know so many things, yet to follow so many things. Yat Puryam Yaccha Nutanam. What is ancient? At the same time, what is the latest? Prachina. Prachina is ancient. Latest is Arvachina. That's the word they use, Arvachina. So I got knowledge, the source of knowledge, which is the ancient, at the same time the latest. How can the same set of knowledge be in both? Because it is Sarvakalika. It holds good for all times. It is not bound by time. It is not affected by time. It holds good now. It was held good even thousands of years ago. Even in future also, it will remain. It is relevant at all times. That's the nature of that source of knowledge. So, Yat Puryam Yaccha Nutanam. Yadudyate. That which you are able to listen to in our own hearts. God is everywhere. Satchidananda is everywhere, even in us. And He will be guiding us what to do, what not to do, even in us. But the whole problem is, there is a lot of disturbance in us, so we are not able to listen to what Satchidananda speaks. It guides, it gives flashes. Because of a lot of disturbance, we are not able to listen to it. The disturbance is in the form of our Arishadvarga, the internal enemies, Kama, Krodha, etc. Because they are predominant and because they are shouting a lot in us, the pious guidelines given by Satchidananda, we are not able to hear. The problem is with us. But it is guiding us at every step. At every step when you have to take decisions, what to do, what not to do, it's telling us. Number 1. Number 2, sometimes you are able to listen to it, but we ignore it and do it as we like. That's another problem. First is we are not able to listen. Number 2, even after that, we ignore it and do it the way we want. So the words, the guidance given by that Satchidananda in us, we have to listen to it and Vishwasya Tasya Bhavata. So you become favorable to all those things. All is Vishwa. So all those, that is which is Yat Puryam, Yaccha Nutanam, Yadudyate, for all those things, you open up yourself and be to them. Then I got one more thing that is left, that is Yacha Shasyate. Yacha Shasyate. Now this Shasyate can be understood as from two roots. Shamsu Stutau. Shamsu Stutau. Shamsu Stutau is one root. Another root is Shasu Anushishtav. Shasu Anushishtav. Now from Shamsu Stutau, it means that which is worthy. That which is worthy. That which deserves our respect and praise. So this knowledge what we are speaking of is worthy of our praise, worthy of our acceptance. It deserves our respect. It deserves our reverence, and is very much appropriate to our lives, very much relevant to our lives. And you say Shastra Anushishtav, it means it's a Shastra. Shastra means it's a guidance given to us where we have got the do's and don'ts. It commands, you do like this, you do like this. You don't do this, you don't do this. So it lays before us the law. That is Shastra. Shastra is the law, the code of conduct. So it also has the code of conduct where we are guided to do this, don't do this, do's and don'ts. For all such guidance, for all such Shastra, for all that which is worthy of emulating, worthy of following, Vishwasya Tasya Bhavatha. You become for that. You vote for that. You select it for your life. All of that. A simple question and answer now. Now what is that which is ancient, at the same time which is modern, that which speaks in our hearts, and that which has got the code of conduct as to what to do, what not to do, and which is worthy of our following? Yes, the source of knowledge is nothing but the Vedas. Now you open up for the Vedic guidance. You open up for your Vedic light. Open your eyes for that. Open your heart for that. For all what is there in it. Now if you understand Vedas, some religious text belonging to some group, now a few people may open up, other people may say, it's not for me, it's a religious text, it's not for me. But that's not the case. Vedas, you can very well understand it as a constitution of the mankind. It's open for all. No restriction whatsoever is prescribed in the Vedas based on caste, creed, race, nationality, gender. No such discrimination. It's open for all, it's open for all. It belongs to everyone. Whoever wants to improve the quality of life, whoever wants to lead a better life, whoever wants to tackle the problems that they face in life, the only recourse that they can take to is the Vedas. It's open for all. Maybe some orthodox people or some traditional people, in particular in India, they may say that is not for all. Women are prohibited from studying it. Those who are born in a low caste, they are prohibited. But it's all untruth. They are words not supported by the Vedas. It is their own whim and fancy, which need not be accepted, which need not be respected. We can just forget about it. It's wrong. Saying so divides one human society into different fragments, and these fragments, they have been seen from hundreds of years. They are fighting one over the other. Human life is there not to fight. Human life is there to live harmoniously. Human life is there to experience peace. Human life is not for fighting and creating a disturbed situation around us and in us. It's not for that. This sort of fighting for supremacy, this sort of exploiting the other living beings is all okay for animal world. That's the rule there. Survival of the fittest. But this rule cannot be extended to, cannot be accepted in human society. Because in human society, we are all capable of understanding the problems of others, feeling for others. We are more sensitive. Compassion is a special faculty of human beings. Love is a special faculty of human beings. Sacrifice, caring for others and sacrificing for others is a special faculty of human beings. So keeping all these special faculties of the human beings, they cannot live like animals. We have discussed several times, animals lead their life subject to the basic instincts, nidra, hara, bhaya, maithuna, over, that's all. But human beings have a life beyond those four basic instincts. They can think, they can analyze, they can cooperate, they can accommodate, they can sacrifice. They can feel for the pain and pleasure of others. They are capable of doing it. So only when they do it, they are called human beings. Otherwise, they are only human beings by form, and by nature, they are no good than any animal. So as a human being, if I am leading a life of an animal, definitely I can never experience peace. Definitely I can never be happy. As a human being, I have to fit into this slot of a human being. So then I will be a good fit, and I can experience peace and happiness. If I am a misfit, being a human being, if I live like an animal, then definitely I can never experience pleasure, I can never experience happiness, I can never experience peace. Whether I am a misfit or I am a best fit, that's the question here. So when I am able to understand what are the special, peculiar, unique nature of human beings, yes, I can live a better life. And whatever is explained in the Vedas, they are nothing but the human qualities that we are supposed to follow. So it's open for all. They cannot say it is for one group. Okay, if some people have got some prejudice about the word Veda, let me not use that word, let me say they are all human values to be practiced by all human beings, then those human values be practiced by everyone, everywhere, at all times. If you want, you can use the word Veda, otherwise human values. Human constitution, yes, no problem at all. You call it by name, we want people to live a human life, that's all, ultimately. So, you understand all these things and implement them in your life. Now again, a simple question comes. Okay, to understand this and do all those things, it is so tough, sir, it is so difficult. It's not as easy as you think of, it's not as easy as you speak of. Now the same Veda mantra gives an alternative along with this. That is, Shubham yatam anuratha vritsata. Shubha shobhane. That's the root. Shubha shobhane. Auspicious, comfortable, pleasing, lovely. All those things you can take. Shubham. Yatam. Yatam. Yata means the route, the path. The route, the path. Ratha. Ratha, it's defined as Ramhater Gati Karmanaha. Ramhater Gati Karmanaha. Ramhatehe gati karmana.
Okay.
That which is on a continuous move is called as Ratha. It could be a chariot, it could be a vehicle, anything. Anything that moves comes under this purview of the word Ratha. Gati karmanaha. Ramhatehe gati karmanaha. That's how they define it in Nirukta. Now here, our lives are compared to a Ratha, a chariot. Our lives are on the move. They are never stagnant. They move and move and move. They progress and progress and progress. When I say our life, yes, it's clearly I'm referring to the Satchit, the Atma. Sharira Indriya Manas is not me, it is my tool. I am that Atma. And please note, the word Atma also speaks of the same thing. The word Atma is derived from the root Ata Satatya Gamane. Ata Satatya Gamane. Satatya Gamana is the abstract noun of Satata Gamana. Satata Gamana is very easy to understand. That which is always on the move and move and move. It moves and moves with the help of the tool, Sharira Indriya Manas. If the tool is not capable of functioning properly because of voltage, wear and tear, throw it, take another tool, again move. It never stops, it moves continuously. So that which moves continuously, that is on the move always and never stops, it's an eternal journey for us. It's an eternal journey for us. So it's called as an Atma. Now, along with the tool, what it does, the journey, what it takes, it is Ratha, because it's also on the move, along with the Sharira Indriya Manas. Our whole life is considered as a Ratha. We have got our own vehicle of life. The whole life is likened to the vehicle. Now, let this vehicle Anu Avrutsata, Anu follow, Anu is follow. Avrutsata continuously, Vritu Vartane. Let the chariot of our life follow the chariots of Shubhamyatam, those who are already on the path, the right path. There are so many people who are on the right path. Identify them and let your lives follow in their footsteps. And that makes the whole thing easier. Of course, we have to apply our mind and find out how to do it. That's always there. But in the process, we can also take recourse to the path tread by noble people, tread by Sajjana, path tread by noble people. So the things become easy. Because they were already on the path and they guide us, they take us with them, follow them. But a very important word of caution is, don't follow them blindly. Don't follow them blindly. You apply your mind, you understand and follow them. Following is also there. Applying our mind also there is there. Don't follow them blindly, or don't sit down and go on analyzing and never follow anyone. That's also a problem. There's a balance. You think and analyze, know and move. Follow those who are our seniors, who are already on the path, treading that such a path. Identify them, ask them for assistance, they will take you along. Shubham yatam anuratha. Let your lives compared to a chariot, follow the chariots of those experienced noble people who are already in the path. That reduces a lot of your strain and effort. But your effort should also be there. You cannot ignore it. You cannot follow them blindly. Now the whole mantra becomes live now. That's the experience what you feel. The first time when we listen to the mantra, they are mere words. It's just a sound. But once you analyze it, understand what's there in it, then by the end, if we chant the whole mantra once again, yes, it becomes life. Every word becomes life, because every word is conveying a lot of information. And if all that information gets into us as it is, yes, we feel energized. We feel, yes, we have got to do something. Yes, we cannot stay where we are. We have to move and move and move. And of course, we have got the guidance of those who are already on the path, for ahead of us. We follow them. Yes, that becomes easier. Yat puryam marutaha yacha nutanam is old as well as new, because it is relevant for all times. Sarvakalika. Yadudyate, it speaks to you in you. Vasavaha, you are all rich. We are all rich because we are all endowed with our Sharira Indriya Manas. That is our wealth. In the absence of the Sharira Indriya Manas, we are not able to act, we are not able to experience, we are not able to express. So this is a very, very important tool what they have got, and that tool itself is our first wealth. All other wealths follow later. Just imagine, because of our external wealth, other things, materialistic wealth, we have got so many things to see and enjoy. But we are blind. What will happen? We have got everything to see and enjoy. But we are blind. The very tool to see itself is not there. So what is the use of all other things which are so beautiful and wonderful that we can look at? It will not help us. So our first wealth is our Sharira Indriya Manas. Then other things. Vasavaha. Yacha Shasyate, which guides us, which gives us all the information regarding what is to be done, what is not to be done, and all that are worthy and noble. Vishwasitasya bhavata. Navedasa, please know, you are not an omniscient. You are supposed to know so many things. Do it, and you open up yourself for all these things. Any problem? Shubham yata manoratha vrutsata. Don't worry, there are people already who are on the path. Follow them. Let everything be auspicious. Let everything be fine. Follow them. But don't follow them blindly. That's not there in this mantra, but in several other mantras it is there. To think and act. And the very word manava is, manushya is the same meaning. Manushya kasmat is a question what Yaska takes up in Nirukta. He says, Manushya kas, why people are called as human beings? Why a manushya is called a manushya? Then he says, matva karmani sivyati. Matva means after analysis, after thinking, he takes a decision and puts his step. So he is called as manushya. If you are manushas, we have to apply our mind, think what to do, what not to do, and decide and proceed. Only then we are worthy or fit to be called as human beings. Do it. Think, analyze. There are people who are our elders. There are people who are our forerunners. Follow them, take their path. So you can reach your goal comfortably on the right path. Also we know that this right path is always straight, is always transparent. Rita, we call it as Rita. I have discussed several times that word Rita. It's a straight path, it's not a cricket path. They are not lost in crossroads or alleys or gullies. They are taking a right royal path. No problem at all. No humps, no bumps. Beautiful highway. And what the path what we take is transparent. They have got nothing to hide. If you have got something to hide, it means what you are hiding is something not right yet. If it's the right thing, there's no reason to hide it. Let our books, our whole life be an open book. Right royal path, transparent, honest, truthful. And that is the shortest route for our goal. And what is that goal? Very clear. That is strengthening of our souls and purifying our souls. Why that goal? Because only when we purify and strengthen our souls, yes, we will be able to experience the bliss amply. And that is our search. We are searching for that bliss. We are searching for that peace of mind. Whatever we do, ultimately, if peace of mind is not there, all what we have done is futile, is meaningless. But if it is possible for us to experience that peace, experience that bliss, there is nothing equal to it. And that is the very purpose of every Atman Sachit, and there is a goal of every life we take in this birth and death cycle. You have to move towards that goal. The distance between us has to become less and less. And for that, we will also tread that path, and we got our forerunners, we will follow them. Shubham Yadam Anuratha. So this also I say always, it's not that I have spoken or explained everything in that mantra. Subject to my limitation, I have expressed it. So if you ponder over it, if you think over it, if you meditate upon it, yes, you may be able to experience many more things than what I have said. And if the experience is so widely wonderful, yes, the purpose of our discussion is amply rewarded. Next one. Utkrāmātaha. 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 Purusha. Purusha. Sha is Murdhanya. Purusha. Mavapatha. 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 Visarga is there. Mavapatha. Purusha Mavapatha. So the main one is Alpa Prana consonant, and the half consonant is Mahaprana. Mavapatha. Mrutyoho. Mrutyoho. Padvisham avamunchamanaha. Padvisham avamunchamanaha. Utkrāmāta Purusha Mavapatha. Mrutyoho Padvisham avamunchamanaha. Mrutyoho Padvisham avamunchamanaha. One vertical line, half the mantra. Ma-chitta. Ma-chitta. So chi is, the full consonant is Alpa Prana, and the half consonant is Mahaprana. Ma-chi. Ta, once again. Alpa Prana, Mahaprana. Ma-chitta. Asmal Lokat. Ma-chitta. Asmal Lokad Agnehi. Asmal Lokad Agnehi. Asmal Lokad Agnehi. Suryasya. Suryasya. Samdrishaha. Samdrishaha. Suryasya Samdrishaha. Two vertical lines, end of the mantra. This is an Atharva mantra. Atharva mantra 8.1.4. 8.1.4. 8th Kanda, the first Sutta, 4th mantra. 8.1.4. Now, Padavibhaga. That's wherever the words are conjoined, we are splitting it. Utkrama. Utkrama. Ataha. Utkrama ataha. Utkramataha it becomes. Utkrama plus ataha. Purusha. Ma avapatha. Ma avapatha. Mrityoho padvisham. Mrityoho padvisham. Avamunchamanaha. Mrityoho padvisham. ಅವಮುಂಚಮಾನಃ. ವರುಣ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಚೂರು ಸಾಕು. ಚೂರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲ ಕೆಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ. ರೈಟ್.
ವರುಣ್ ಅವರೇ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮೈಕ್?
ಪಡ್ವೀಶಂ ಅವಮುಂಚಮಾನಃ ಮಾ ಚಿತ್ತ अस्मात् मा चित्त अस्मात् लोकात् अग्नेः. अस्मात् लोकात् अग्नेः. अस्मात् लोकात् अग्नेः. सूर्यस्य सन्दृशः. सूर्यस्य सन्दृशः. अथर्वा 8.1.4. Okay, please be pondering over the different words of this mantra and make a guess as to what it is teaching us, because almost all the words I have already explained. In fact, this piece of the mantra, Utkramata Purushamavapattaha, this I have repeated several times. Yes. So on that basis, be thinking about it, analyzing about it, and in all probability, tomorrow also we will have the class.